Welcome to UL fans. This is Tim Enriquez, owner of the Austrian Oaks, and we are live. Here we got the Pocket Monsters taking on the Oaks. Week 10, TOL. There's been whispers, there's been rumors. Is it possible for a team to go 16-0? Unlikely. Certainly the odds are stacked against them, but the Oaks are off to a good start. Certainly I'll be the first to admit I've been lucky on the defensive side with Conan the Barbarian feeling good or excellent for most of the season. He comes into the game feeling good. Let's see what kind of effect they can have on Daddy Me Too. And there he is, starting off where he left off. Called play, and we got a nice sack. 2nd and 17. Me Too's there, holds on to the ball, gets a nice little run. Look at that drive up the middle, right at their strength. Unexpected. Picks up a big 30-yard pickup. Now, nobody faults Me Too's offense. They've got a very strong offense. Lots of good pass plays. They're certainly pass-focused. Run plays, medium, but that's not really their strength. Their center thus far is doing a good job of picking up the Barbarian. There's a nice pick. Get to the chopper. Look at him go. Oh, glorious. We haven't seen a pick six from the Oaks. Can he throw somebody? Throw him again. Fight him. Oh, what a great play, though. Down to the 10. And that is glorious. Now, where the Monsters struggle a little bit is on the defensive scheme. And there it is right there. Flea flicker to the one and only. That's a great start for the Oaks. Gotta love that. Get the ball at the 10, let the defense do most of the work, and then fire to the one and only off the flea flicker. And unfortunately for the Pocket Monsters, their both safeties are in bad condition, going up against, obviously, the heavy pass team of the Oaks. Here comes Pikachu. Although the good news for the Monsters is almost every player is feeling good. All but 2 starters are in good condition, including their excellent QB. Excellent, not how he's feeling, but just his stats and his abilities. 2nd and 5, nice little pickup. Looks like they're in that passing situation again. There's the Barbarian around that center. Now, their center has some moderately decent stats. But the speed of the Barbarian when he's in that good condition is tough to match. They try that play they had a lot of success with on the first drive. That line plunge up the middle had a huge hole. Not that time. The Oaks shut him down and looking to get the ball back. This is our second matchup. So the Oaks were obviously successful in the first round. Let's see what happens here. Valeria, nice return, starting off at the 40 thus far. Oaks have had great position as we go. Oh, Arnold's still fighting. Oh, throws off a guy. All that lifting's clearly worked off. Pick up your feet, Arnold. And he does pick up his feet. Great run. Did you see the strength? It was all those squats. He used to carry a barbell out into the woods with some ladies, do a whole bunch of squats, him and Franco, and then all of a sudden, of course, follow that up with a little bit of extracurricular activity and have a good time. That's how you get the best test rolling. But that clearly paid off on that. The conditioning, the power to fight off 2 or 3 men and then pick up his feet and get into the end zone. Pretty good return here from Pikachu. Again, Pikachu feeling good, as are almost all the offensive players. But they're in a bit of a hole here. 14, they've got a little bit of pressure. Oh, he gets it off. Able to sneak through the coverage. He knew the linemen were crashing through. Daddy Me Too did. Here they come with another line plunge. Reasonably successful. 3rd and 1. This is big. They don't want to turn the ball over right here. Looks like we've got another line plunge. They don't call the play. Doesn't pick up much, but it is enough to keep the chains moving. Okay, the good news about this offense is they can score. They can score from almost any position on the field. So unless they get down by like 28 or something like that, they're not going to be out of the game. There's the Barbarian just wrecking havoc, but Pikachu able to get around and does pick up a couple. 3rd and 8. Let's see what kind of play they go with here. They go with that Pro-T waggle they've been calling a lot, though they do have 2 receivers open. Looks like he's going to find Mew. The safety should come streaking in. I have no idea why they're hanging out in the end zone like that on that play. Obviously, I love it when it's mine, although I don't have it in the lineup this year, but it's annoying when you got two safeties sitting in the end zone and the wide receiver's wide open. But such is the fate of Tecmo. And the Pocket Monsters strike well, driving down the field, getting those first downs when they need it. Here's a nice kick to Valeria. She's going to field it at the 5. She's got good speed, feeling average. Pretty good coverage there. Unable to do much. She can't get out past the 20. Let's see what the Oaks can do with a lot of field to cover. They do that FB rollout. One and only is there, but Arnold says, I'm going to take it. Oh, he was just 1 yard away from getting around people. Did pick up 4, but not the gain they were looking for. Here comes that flea flicker. He's got the running man. Does find him very fast. Running man still fighting. Nice play. Big 17-yard gain to wind out the first quarter. We'll certainly take a 14-7 lead, but obviously in this heavy offensively focused league, we want more. They fire to the Oaks, dangerous. Oh, the one and only. It looked like for a second 4 hands were on the ball, but the one and only with his skill was able to rip it away and maintain possession. That was scary. That defender rubber banded just perfectly. They try the play again, right across the line. This time, no doing. Arnold didn't put quite enough arc on it, and some linebackers and DBs were able to jump up and knock it down. Does have some time. He's got recall. Recall, nice short gain, but grabbed that ball securely. Enough for the first to keep the chains moving. And all of a sudden now they're inside the 40. Everybody's wide. It's the favorite lineup for the Oaks. Can he dump it off? He waits too long. He waited too long. He was dreaming dreams that the one and only would find a way open, but unable to do it even though he had the dump off. Now it's a called play. Now they're back on the other side of the field. Blessed Chansey with a nice play. 3rd and 27. Nobody wants to see this. They go with a run play. Do not get a good blocking scheme. He does get popped. Able to pick up just a little bit, but 5 is not going to do enough. And now suddenly the Oaks are punting. And the Pocket Monsters are going to have a chance to tie the game. Twins, decent little kick. Actually, just 1 yard deep. That's a little painful. So the Monsters take over at the 20. Mewtwo in charge. The Barbarian is there. This is dangerous when you've got a great defensive player. Look at that. Here comes I'll be back. And he scores just when you started to feel just the tiniest bit nervous that maybe this team was going to tie it up. I do love the defense, able to come in, make a great play. That was really the Barbarian and I'll be back working together. Beautiful. And I'm coming, drills it down, 7:21, and you feel like you can kind of relax and chill. A lot of pressure when you come in as the heavy favorite. It's tough to perform week in and week out. Let's see what this team can do. Mewtwo still in the hunt for an MVP vibe. Dreaming dreams, and he's got a guy wide open. Hits him nicely in stride. Gets a diver. Gets a second diver. Will he get all the way in? He will not, but a massive gain down to the 15. As we said, this team can strike and strike quickly. Okay, this should be a run play that we should jam up. Well, they give him 2 yards, but obviously not going to be too upset with a 2-yard gain. Lots of guys in motion. Okay, does the hand up the middle, which has been surprisingly successful. One giant play. Nice little 6-yard gain on that one. Okay, we got 2 backs. There's some pressure. Get him! Oh, unable to get him. And a nice response there from the Pocket Monsters. Undaunted, Cherry Clarify comes down with a nice score from Daddy Mewtwo. Keeping him well within striking distance here. 1 touchdown, you can't feel secure. Here comes the Barbarian. Oh, where's the block when you need it? That would have been a nice little insurance there. Blocked extra point, but not to be. Valeria fields it at the 13. Lucky 13. Lucky 13. Unlucky 13. And she coughs it up. That's painful. We were just talking about having a little bit of insurance, and suddenly the ball is turned over on the 23. The Barbarian comes through, unable to flatten the guy. He gets double blocked, but he did slow him up. No gain for Pikachu. 4 wide. This is dangerous for them. They've got a lot of good passing opportunities. Well covered, but Mewtwo's pretty fast. He's able to fake people out and says, look out, people. We're not scared of this team. And he walks it in, looking to tie the game. 20-21, extra point forthcoming. The Barbarian's there again. Can't quite get his hand on it, unable to push it right. And it's all tied up. You can't help but feel that maybe the Tecmo gods may not smile on the Oaks this game. Here comes Valeria. Nice moves there. Oh, look at the moves. Oh, so close to a super, super good return, but still, we'll take the 45 starting point any day. Everybody's wide. Looks like he's got a couple of choices. Fired up to recall. Get him there fast. Unable to sneak through, but a nice 10-yard gain. 50 seconds left. Clock is clearly a factor. The Oaks would love to get at least 3 here. Goes for that flea flicker. Got the one and only. Make a decision. Just decides to fire it deep. And it's a jumping interception. I've got to appreciate the rarity of that. But man, that's a pisser, and we need to take this dude down. Oh, luckily the clock burned off, but that's a real pisser. Arnold got a little greedy there, looked to fire, recalled, had separated, but an impressive jump to snag that ball out of air, what was sure to be a touchdown. Looked like it was well on target. And suddenly we're at a tie game going into the second half. Here comes Valeria looking to redeem herself from that fumble. She did have a good return earlier. Trying to work her way around the field. Little too much dancing. They collapse nicely around her. She's stuck at the 18. They're going back to that flea flicker. Got the one and only. No, he decides to fire to the running man. Bad decision. Knocked away. Here comes Arnold, 4 wide. Hasn't gotten lucky with the one and only streaking deep. He just says, fuck it, we're going one and only. Oh, and the one and only just 3 yards ahead of him. Oh, if only he could have streaked. And all of a sudden it's 3rd and 10. Does have the running man. Wait. Fire. Now get that first running man. There you go. Make a move. Little slow on the move, but does pick up a crucial first down. You could feel the momentum building for the Pocket Monsters, and we did not want to turn the ball over. Fades back. Who's he going to toss to? Decides to toss to COMM. We haven't heard much from COMM, but that's good for a first down. I think it's only his 3rd catch of the year. Here comes Arnold once again, 4 wide. Haven't seen too many runs from Arnold. Decides to fire it to recall. Recall's fast. Able to pick up 2 blocks. Look at him streak. I think he's going to score. No one's going to catch recall. He waltzes into the end zone. That's exactly the way we drew up the plays in the locker room. Arnold was throwing things around, talking about getting the pump, talking about how you got to crush your enemies. Conan was swinging his sword around, chopping through chalkboards. And at least this team has responded. 28-21, but here comes the high-powered Pocket Monsters offense. I'm talking about it all game. Need a stop. Only had, I think, 1 stop so far. Pikachu hurls a guy and then gets a nice return out past the 35. Daddy Mewtwo surveys. He's got that waggle, has 1 guy open, finds the open man. Smart decision, takes the easy 6 yards. Haven't seen Conan put as much pressure on. The center's been generally picking them up pretty well. Again, they find that opening. Nice little diving tackle that flattened him, but he's still not until he got within the Oaks territory. Here's a called play. Don't let him get the ball off, and the Terminator comes up. Scans him, give me a close, and then destroys. Love to see it. Oh, I thought maybe Conan was going to sneak through. A little bit of pressure. Oh, it's a caught play under coverage. That's unacceptable. Nice grab from Joe Laton, or whatever the hell that guy's name is. Oh, the Barbarian was almost there to make a great play, but couldn't quite do it. And now they use that flea flicker back against them. They're now in the red zone. Big stop needed here. Crush down that middle. Crush down. All right, nice open field tackle there. Awesome job. See what they do here. Looks like they got a waggle. That's a good call. There is pressure. Oh, but the pressure got too excited. They went in close. And there the Pocket Monsters. He finds Sexy Pikachu to again tie the game. The Oaks are really pushing their luck here, keeping it this close with such little time left. Here comes the Barbarian flying through, and that's the break they wanted. 1 point could be all it takes. Let's see what happens. Here comes Valeria from the 17. She's 2 in the middle. Gotta get to the outside there, Gorgeous. Got to get to the outside. Arnold takes it with the double back set. Looks like he's going flea flicker. Gonna have the running man wide open. Finds the running man. Nice hit. Look at the running man. Make a nice move. He's to the 40. Good play, and he holds onto the ball as he's brought to the ground. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. They go with the FB rollout. Looks like the one and only is going to be wide open if he can find him, but that damn jumping block, they've got those players well trained to spot that, and the play is not as effective as one might dream it would be. Once again, they go with a flea flicker. Once again, the running man is open, but Arnold waits too long. He was looking at his biceps in a mirror that was not supposed to be there. That's one way that you can take down the Oaks, put a mirror up and distract some of the players. Here's the running man open, but I don't know if he's going to have enough space to get that first down. He's running. He's got to go. He's got to go. Nice move. He does have enough space to get the first down. I love it. And he gets to the 10 or the 11. Great play. Way to finish up the third quarter. Really need a score here. Field goes okay. Touchdown is really what we're dreaming of. The one and only is going to be wide open if he can thread the needle. He cannot. A man is there and knocks it down in the pass. Great defense from the Monsters. They're playing one hell of a game. Called play. This could be trouble. Oh, luckily Pumping Iron is taken down before he can cough the ball up. Suddenly it's 4 wide. What are we going to do? Called play again. Arnold sees it. All he can do is take the sack. 4th and 24. We just said we didn't want to settle for a field goal, and here we are settling for it. End on the bottom hash. And it's not a very good kick. I'm coming a little distracted, and he doinks it off, and they're gotta have... All they have is that 1-point lead. Really coming down to the wire here. We're going to need a strong defensive performance. Okay, get up, sack him. Yes, commando, great job. Not distracted by the flea flicker. Gets in there, 2nd and 20. Let's see if we can hold him here. Come on, Barbarian. Oh no, they leave their main guy wide open. Jolaton looks like a great throw. It is a great throw. And he's taken down at the 43, but good job for Me Too to find that opening. Double wide back here. Come on, Barbarian. You got to burst through there, my friend. You got to burst through there. They drive through. They're using that play against him. Picks up a nice 14 yards. Now they're well within scoring position here. 1st and 10. The Barbarian comes through, but he's not able to do much. Oh, where's the INT when you need it? Nice little 4-yard gain. Lucky worse things didn't happen with that one. Okay, looks like they're moving into good defensive position. Still picks up a yard or two. 3rd and 3. This is awfully big. What's going to happen here? It looks like they're going for that same run play. The Barbarian's there. He does not get it. Whoa, just by the nose of the ball. Very close. But they're going to, looks like, what are they going to do? They say go for that field goal, get those points. They're pretty close. They are on the bottom hash. Let's see if we can put a little pressure on. The Barbarian's there. He interacts with him. Oh, but I think he's able to. He literally knocked the holder off his feet. And this is the first time the Oaks have been down in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they're able to respond. Looks like that strong safety has moved off a bad. There's Valeria looking to get to the outside, looking to go, look at her speed. This is exactly the response we needed. It gets a dive, needs one more dive. Run, Valeria, run. And Valeria, what a comeback. What a great play. Trying to earn back Arnold's pleasure. After fumbling and giving up a costly play, Valeria with a massive TD return. That is glorious. Sneaks that through, and the Oaks reclaim the lead, and they're up by 5. Medium kick. Still a lot of time left for a lot of action here, especially with how good this offensive can be. Gets a nice block. Gets around some people. He's saying, hey, look, you're not the only one who can have a good return. Gets it out to the 45. Impressive. Time is no factor at all at the moment. Me Too surveys. Oh, the Barbarian was coming through. And he almost got him. He went to throw. But he couldn't quite come crashing through. He is trying his heart out. Big gain of 8. Right at midfield, actually across midfield. Let's see if he can sneak through. The Barbarian cannot sneak through. He fires it. Oh, and once again, caught under coverage against our best defender. That's just unacceptable. Here comes a run, 1st and 10. Let's see what kind of defensive we got. The Barbarian's a little aggressive on that one, but they're able to hold him to a 3-yard gain. Time is ticking down. The pressure is really starting to mount here. The Barbarian's trying to get through. Get him! Knocked away. God, that had danger and just danger all written all over it. Are they trying it again? Look at that. That's how you stuff the middle, boys. And it's 4th and 11. It all comes down to this. They're in their good stance. They're in their wide stance. They've got two guys wide open. He fires it. Oh, and it's a bad throw. And Jolaton didn't turn around. He could have realized the ball was for him. He went for the other person. That is painful. And here comes Arnold. Arnold looks awfully slow all of a sudden. I think he's dropped into bad. Looks like the Oaks are just going to kind of run out the clock here. Arnold looking to move. Does not get the first down. They may still have a slim chance. Are we just going to do our QB line plunge? We are. And Arnold will not get it. They are forced to punt. I don't think the Monsters have much of a block punt chance, but they're going to get to at least run off a play, which is dangerous with this offense. Here comes Pikachu looking to get him within striking distance. Here comes a mass of blue, but he's able to get around. Great return. Look at Pikachu go. No, we do not want to see this at all. He fakes out somebody. Run, little buddy. Run, 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 run. Holy shit balls. That is not what we wanted to see. Inside the red zone, 1 or 2 plays to go. They do a good play here. Everybody is covered. Oh, he does a shitty throw. Tie him up. Oh, my God. What an ending. The Oaks escape. Lady Luck showed her tits to the Oak last game as they had one of the biggest wins of their career over the super impressive Vicks Dogs. Now they come up against a team that doesn't even have a winning record, but does have an impressive offense, and they just squeak out a victory by the narrowest of margins. The rest of the field, though, has got to feel good that the Oaks no longer looking vulnerable, and they easily could have lost that game. Wow. Pretty good stuff. I mean, me too, 85%. That's super impressive. Arnold actually pretty good, 62% there. Yards a little low. One and only did not have a good game. Wow, that was intense. Dodged a bullet there. Who knows what will happen in the future. Tim Enriquez signing off.